G'day viewers, I scored another battery today. This one came from work. It's from a TCM 3-ton forklift. Done 800 hours and this battery started getting really weak. Of course, when forklifts are on gas, they take a long time to crank over to get to the engine fires. And that takes their toll on batteries, especially one of this size. The original OEM battery from that forklift from when it was new. Shinkobe Electric Machinery Co Limited, made in Japan. 22nd of the 6th 2008. Yeah, it's about when the forklift was made, so it's a new forklift. I tested it. 12.76 volts, 60 milliohms, only 40 cold cranking amps left in it. On reference, I guessed it was out of 300 cold cranking amps, but I think that sounds a bit high. It's a pretty tiny battery. I reckon this will be a 250 cold cranking amp. Yeah, it's been flattened once before, so this is the second time it's been on the charger. Other times it's been jump started, and it's been alright, but because it's got to crank so much on when your forklift's on gas, the battery just couldn't deliver the CCA for long enough to the engine fired, so it's finally come to the point where it just clicked the solenoid and that's it, it gave up. Yeah, there should really have bigger batteries in forklifts like that. It takes so long to crack. Should be at least a 330 minimum, 330 CCA minimum. But we'll see how that battery recovers. Got on the boost, desulfate it. Get the light and have a look at the cells. Alright, let's have a look at the cells. Good thing about a clear battery, I can see through it. Actually doesn't look too bad in there. The plates look all intact, they're not falling apart or anything. You can see the lead sulfate coming out there. They're pretty small cells though. This is only a low amp hour battery. Typical of OEM batteries. Yep, the sulfate's coming on, not much bubbles though. Then again, I only put it on about 10 minutes ago. Be a while before it starts bubbling. Oh well, if it comes really good, I get it up to the best I can get it, then I'll convert it to alum. Be a bit low amp hour anyway to begin with, but the battery's a battery. Can't complain for free. So it was only going to go straight in the bin anyway. So it's actually quite a cute little battery. Good for a lawnmower actually. If I convert it to alum, be a good lawnmower battery. Lasts for ages. Having the ability to be deep cycled when you convert it to alum. The winterising it won't hurt it so much. It won't die as easy. Unlike that one there did. Yeah, I'll have to try and EOL that one in a controlled environment. Anyway, this one never replaces it. I have no idea what cold cranking amp rating this thing is, but I just guessed it was 200. It's been on for about 20 minutes so far. It's got 122.5 now out of 200. 18 milliohms, down from 60. It's a big drop, so that tells you the batteries, it might recover. I think it's going to be good. That's with the charger connected though, so the reading will vary. If you have a charger connected while it's charging and then test the battery, they can throw up funny readings on the tester. But I have got it boosting, so it's probably pulsing it a bit, so it can give a bit of a false reading on these types of testers. But that's pretty damn good. I'm not seeing any much bubbling in the cells though. It's weird. Definitely the right water level in there. Definitely filled up. Yeah, they're all, yep, definitely got the right water level in there, they're not dry. We'll see how it goes. It's got a little tiny terminal post on it. Might make a converter from that size to that size. Or one of those scrap batteries, cut the terminal post off, hone the centres out and slide those over the top. make them slide on there nice and firmly, and then we converted so I could put the bigger normal standard clamps on the terminals to adapt to this battery. Battery might be a better nick than I thought. They were charging up alright at first, but because the forklift had to crank for ages to get it to fire. It's typical, especially with TCM forklifts, I've noticed. They take the longest to crank compared to all the other forklifts, even though they're pretty much all the same. Nissan forklifts, they've all got Nissan motors in them, the ones we've got anyway. Might just be how they are. Yeah, and either way, that battery's way too small to crank over a forklift like that. Just kills it. More likely want something like this for the cranking it's gonna bloody do. That's just way too damn small. That's a bloody lawnmower battery. That's way too damn small for a forklift. But anyway, does not say what the CCA is. Just the date, 22nd of the 6th, 2008. That's it. 12 volt. What the CCA is, I don't know. YHF20GR 090 10165. That's a type 34B19L. I guess I could Google that. That might tell me. Or if there's a data sheet or something, tell me what the CCA is. This cat's happy. Puss, 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 puss. Puss, 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 puss. His wound's closing up quite well. Puss, 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 puss. Puss, puss, puss. Puss, 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 puss. Love those meows, eh? Yeah, good kitty. There's his wound. Yeah, it's much smaller. That's healing up quite well. Puss, 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 puss. Puss, 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 puss. Stop banging your head. Puss, puss, puss. Puss, 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 puss. Whiskers. Puss, puss, puss. Get it meow again or what? Hey? You've got to keep them locked up at night because these feral bastards are bloody going to attack me again. He jawed on me. You're drawing everywhere, you bloody cat. Puss, puss, puss. That's one happy cat. Aren't you? Stop banging your head, will you? There's a board there. Puss, 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 puss. Here, hey, Whiskers. Puss, 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 puss. Oh, cat. It's funny. Yeah, Whiskers. Very smoochy, aren't you, eh? Very smoochy. Puss, 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 puss. Puss, puss, puss. Yep, this cat's quite happy now. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.